And hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to more GSA Super Mario Sunshine action. We have our final race of the night, JJsrl and SSB Reed, two very fine competitors going at it. My name is Charm, and my co-commentator.
Yeah, it's Scotch and Tie Guy here with you. Stoked about this race. Commentating three races in one day. So I got to see the race earlier today between Quiniza and Samurai Man. So stoked to see some more Super Mario Sunshine action here right now.
And in a little bit, our competitors shall be ready to go at it. Looks like JJ has taken off. And ooh, it looks like we're going to take a little bit to catch up. And it looks like Reed's off. So we got ourselves a race going tonight.
Well, so we got to sit through about 7 minutes of cutscenes here before we really get started, but with a little bit of action in between. But we are deep. We are deep now in this SMS tournament. Obviously, still in the group stages. Brackets are still up for grabs. Points are on the table.
Yep, this is the Group C, if I remember correctly, that we are watching tonight with JJ and Reed. And we have it's a pretty interesting bracket because Reed is quite unique in one of the best ways ever. He recently got himself into the 116 club. And then we have JJ, one of the most extremely consistent players to ever touch this game with a 114.54.
Yeah, these group stages are kind of interesting because you've got such a wide spread just across the four players for obvious reasons, for consistency and seeding and everything like that. But it's still up for grabs.
Anything's up for grabs. And like I said, consistency is a big factor in this game. I've said a couple days ago, but consistency can go a long way, especially with JJ. He I noticed runners like Ouija using his comparison for world record grinds, and it's insane just how consistent this kid is. And then Reed, he puts his heart out there, goes for pretty great strats, and he can pull one on you. You never know.
Well, certainly, anything can happen. I mean, hour and 15, hour and 18 minutes. Hour and 15 minutes, an hour and 18 minutes worth of race to go. Plenty of stuff can happen. Still sitting through these cutscenes, though. So if you have time, if you're still heating up that popcorn, you got plenty of time. If you want to get yourself a drink, go for it. Heat yourself up a pizza, whatever it is you got going on.
I recommend Helios.
There you go.
And I'd like to quote JJ that if he loses his race, it is because he was at the high school tennis state championships all day. So we got ourselves a little athlete too, a little athlete and a speedrunner. That's a win in my books.
A little bit of esports along with the actual physical sports. But yeah, well, we're taking on this first concluded piranha. It's pretty simple.
JJ is cleaning up Mr. Pianta over there.
Oh yeah. Some runners, Reed, for instance, opting not to clean that guy up. Some players decide, you know what, I'll throw a little bit of a bone to this guy. Doesn't really matter too much, but
I mean, either way, for now, they're going to be screaming at us saying that this was all our fault. And now it is time for the long cutscene.
Yeah, so while we've got this cutscene going, good time to mention Smash and Splash 1 week. Huge event going on in Wisconsin Dells. It will be live here on Twitch. So make sure to check that out. But what we've got, Mario Kart Double Dash Finals and the 16-star finals for Super Mario 64 as well. So a lot of stuff going on. Check out exclamation point bracket for more information on that. Exclamation point merch. Check out some GSA merch. We still got shirts, hoodies, still on the market for you to buy. So make sure to check those out. Shirts are, I think the kids say that the shirts are on fleek.
Definitely, yes.
I think that's correct.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be. If you guys want that fleek style and you want to be showing off, I would recommend you get yourself some merch.
The reason? It's quite obvious. This horrible graffiti is to blame.
Yeah, obviously we're sitting through this cutscene of Delfino Plaza, Dolphic Island Justice. Obviously strongly in favor of the Piantas and strongly against Mario, even though this is the first time he's ever landed on this island. I think I mentioned this every single time, but it still annoys me that he just randomly lands on this island, has never been here before, but automatically, oh yeah, you're the reason why this island's a mess.
I don't remember learning this in AP government.
But a couple more seconds of cutscene, another minute maybe.
Flood's gonna make me tear up here, man.
No spoilers about Flood at the end of this. But another about a minute of cutscene left, and we'll actually get some gameplay. Maybe a little scumbag skip. We saw Samurai Man have a little trouble with that in the race earlier today.
Here, I think I can translate the Japanese text right here.
Oh, yeah.
The only way to, and that's all I remember. If we have any good Japanese translators out there, please tell me.
Is likely at work even as we speak, and you, Mario, are being treated as a criminal. Tomorrow we must do our best to resolve this situation.
And it looks like we're about to begin soon.
You can't miss the mess now. Your first job's to get rid of all that ugliness. And remember, we'll be watching you, pal. We'll know if you start.
Yeah, so after a good 6 minutes and 42 seconds of near no gameplay.
And they are off.
We finally have a game. Little scumbag movement there from both guys. Good movement.
Pulling it off extremely well.
Is there any particular reason why it's called scumbag?
I'm honestly not sure.
I don't know the history behind that. All I know is it's called scumbag.
But I love it. I love the name.
And we'll get our first Shadow Mario kill.
Which, by the way, everyone, if you like merch and you like GSA just as much as merch, make sure you follow the socials. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube, keep up on Twitter, join the community Discord, and check out the Insta page. And Facebook if you're a normie. I still use Facebook.
Here we go, Reed. Going for the Shadow Mario kill.
Is he gonna get it? And it looks like he's got
gets the quick kill. Wow.
Not quite for JJ, but he still manages to grab him in time. So it looks like Reed's pulling a little bit ahead so far. Very nice movement overall by Reed. So with this, this may give Reed a little bit of a confidence boost to just keep doing what he's doing right now.
Well, we'll see.
Definitely showing much better movement at the moment.
We'll see how he takes care of Petey here. First Petey fight. First Petey fight, pretty straightforward and simple. Second Petey fight.
Good spider for Reed.
A little bit of RNG involved in that second Petey fight.
Ooh, Reed gonna save himself. A little bit of a bruh moment. But they are up there.
Yeah, we've seen runners have some trouble with those wall kicks up that windmill as of late. So Reed able to recover that. Again, this first PD fight, pretty straightforward. Just fill up his stomach, do a couple ground pounds, and you're pretty much done.
Definitely. And then we'll get on to the other part of the TV fight. But for now, let's take advantage of the good old normal fight. So some backflips, fan sprays. Well done by both our runners. A little bit of the mishap on the windmill wall kicks, putting JJ a little bit of catch up, but not much. So right now the movement is still very good by both our runners. One shine to get down, a couple more to go. And by a couple, I mean 40-some.
About 2 to 3 seconds difference between these two runners. Pretty close thus far. We'll take on our first secret. Arguably the easiest secret in the whole game. Haven't had any arguments as far as that goes yet, but I'd like to put that out there that maybe, just maybe, someone might find another secret harder.
Harder, you mean easier?
Or easier, sorry.
All good, sir. And both runners get up without a problem. And bye, man. See you later.
Yeah, it's interesting that Shadow Mario takes away.
Ooh, looking here, we got Reed going for the little faster strat that saves about 0.3 seconds if I remember correctly, and JJ going for the normal way. Executed very well, eh?
Very nice secrets from both these guys. Interesting, you know, that Shadow Mario takes away your blood, but then gives it right back to you after you complete the secret. Don't know why he just doesn't keep it from you, but here we've got Travel Skip.
We're about to attempt the travel skips. Looks like...
Alarm for what time?
Alexa, you were not involved in this!
No one say Alexa play Despacito.
I am plugged here.
So Travel Skip.
Looks like... Ooh, Reed!
Reed narrowly almost missing it there. Able to get it though. So Travel Skip is exactly as it sounds. Skips the travel time and avoids you seeing the kind of quote-unquote cutscene of the building being resurrected.
Also, we are not sponsored by Amazon, so this is not an Alexa commercial.
We've got Reds here now.
That's some good red coin movement. Just to give... I like how they placed this red coin mission in the run, just because it gives you a basic start with the movement. In my opinion, I think like the run is planned out very well because it starts with Bianco and it gives you like you kind of get a basic idea of what you're going to see throughout the entire run. You got Bianco 2, you got a secret level, you got some red coins, and you got an RNG fight for the first part. What more could you want?
Really good Reds here from both of these guys. Gonna jump back in.
And now it is time for the possible 774 patterns. Which one will they get?
Yeah, kind of interesting just how widespread the pattern is and how many the combination of patterns that you could possibly get with this next PD Piranha fight. The big thing though is you don't want him going over that wall. That's really that can really just make or break this fight if he goes over this white wall here that Reed's on top of right now.
Yeah, you can waste a little bit of time. Or you can waste a lot of time. It depends how long he wants to stay over there.
So we'll find out. JJ, we did see
Looks like
Samurai Man lose the lead earlier today during this
looks like
particular.
JJ having a little trouble spraying him down, but starts off with a decent pattern so far. And Reed looks like he's gonna go over the wall. Let's see what happens for JJ.
Yeah,
Also
Reed
over the wall.
and JJ, yeah. So Reed and JJ both having that terrible pattern.
It looks like Reed gets a little closer. What is PD doing for JJ is what I want to ask.
So not too bad of RNG, even though he went over in that other direction. It could have been a lot worse.
Definitely, and it looks like Reed is JJ's P is being a little weird. Not terrible, but it was weird. But it looks like overall Reed's gonna have a little bit of the advantage here.
Tornadoes, yeah. Tornadoes are also RNG. So whether or not he gets multiple of those. But yeah, we got Reed here with the slight lead to start off with. Move over and take out this other polluted piranha.
Yep, it is time to unlock Gelato. We'll be back for Gelato later. What's interesting is in a moment you might see Reed carry over the momentum with a slide. What you're gonna see is, or wait, oh, Reed being a little weird. But if you do a slide as that animation is going, you can carry over some momentum and hover over there a little quicker, or slide over there. I mean, my apologies. JJ getting a little stuck at the corner, but they're both into Gelato Beach.
Yeah, and so the majority of this we're going to cut out by doing this first clip, which allows us to backtrack and take out Shadow Mario and not have to worry about any of the other shines. It's the only level that we can do that in.
Yeah, because of how this game works a little differently, we have to do the missions in order. But if a shine is available, we can go to that shine and then skip other missions. Which are mostly auto-scroller. Reed going for backflip GBS. Barely making it in. Thank you, Manny, for the 100 bits. JJ doing the normal setup. Oh, JJ messing up setup. That is going to be a little bit of a damper right there. Oh, JJ not getting it again. This is JJ messing up the setup twice. Manny coming in with 200 more bits. 400 bits overall for me.
Wow.
Lot
Thank you
of
so much,
bits.
Manny.
Thank you so much, Manny, but also a little bit of struggles for JJ finally getting it. That is going to leave quite the mark.
Well, that was 4 tries at that.
Yeah.
Just really struggling with getting that. It looked like he was trying the newer, or not newer, but the faster way to get that clip. Just wasn't able to get it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And it looks like JJ is just entering the Shadow Mario mission. So definitely a struggle. But like I said, the kiddo may be tired out from a good day of tennis. Let's see how he can pull through. Our consistency, the consistency king of this game for now.
Oh, JJ, just memeing around a little bit. I thought he got bonked on accident. But Reed
up in Pianta Village right now.
A little bit of RNG here involved as well. Chomplets, depending on their patterns.
Not the biggest bit of RNG, but it definitely is. It can put a little bit of a couple seconds. And JJ getting up there. So far, this race is very, very well for Reed.
It's very consistent play so far. Really nice. See a little bit more of RNG here in a little bit with Big Chain Chomp. 1 second difference between the patterns there. We'll get more into that here in a little bit though.
And by the way, if you guys saw, which hopefully we'll see in a minute. Oh, JJ getting a little trolled by last jump, but pulling him over. We got ourselves an auto scroller on Reed's side.
Il Piantissimo, famous
JJ going up to the
speedrunner
mushroom,
extraordinaire.
pausing the screen to cancel the text box as he got to the mushroom. And now we got an auto scroller. Which, by the way, everyone, this is the GSA SMS Sunshine Any Percent tournament once again. This is the final match for tonight. We made it through the week, everyone. It's Friday. Hope you guys have a great Memorial Day weekend for most of us Americans. And if not, just have a great weekend in general.
Watching Reed there, mimicking Piantissimo.
Oh, yeah.
Motion for motion. Little meme here.
Oh,
I dig it.
It's funny.
It really doesn't matter. See, it doesn't matter how fast or how slow you beat Piantissimo, as long as you beat him, because he's gonna beat that run the exact same way every single time.
Just make sure you touch the flagpole. Because if you don't, he'll get you.
Let's see what JJ decides to do.
He looks like he's gonna practice some Pianta 3 movement.
Good opportunity to do that. See if we get a meme here.
Let's see if we can get 2019 on the timer. Or not going good.
1915.
Did anything even happen that year?
Maybe end of World War One.
No, that is it was the 1910s. I'm a little rusty, and I said I was gonna take AP US history this year. But anyway, it looks like Reed's getting the movement.
Oh, nice movement there.
A little bit of a mess up on the GWK, but overall, still executed well.
Well, it's still faster than the normal movement, so the fact that he was able to get that is important.
Thank you, 1918. I knew it was 1918.
I got put on the spot earlier with a year. I taught history when I was a teacher, so got getting put on the spot multiple times here today with my lack of history information.
Alright, JJ. Up there. Missing the spin jump. Could have been close.
That's a big miss jump.
Miss jump could have been much worse if he fell, but into the goop. Otherwise, still well. And it looks like Reed got the bad RNG, so here's a little bit of a Monka-esque moment for Reed.
Yeah, so this chain jump going right it's going to cost him a second in comparison to if the change hop went left. Left being faster than going right. But again, it's negligible at best, simply because it's a second. But able to get that change hop in there pretty freely.
And it looks like JJ gets the middle one, so the middle RNG. Yoshi skip time for Reed. Like I said, Reed is just executing so well right now.
Yeah, big old Yoshi skip here. Really important.
Important, maybe.
That movement.
Reed might get a little lucky. Oh, it looks like JJ lag. I cannot tell.
Able to get it.
Thank you.
And here goes Reed. So the reason why it's called Yoshi skip is typically you need Yoshi to get rid of that goop for you to be able to get into the secret. Reed taking a little bit of extra time to get in there, but gets in there regardless.
Definitely, and it is time to see if Jamal will be on Reed's side.
Well, we've seen Jamal cycle 3 times in the past couple of days. 2 runners getting it in 1 race. It was pretty huge.
And it looks like, is this it?
And
Another one? It maybe?
Get there. He's not able to get there. Takes
That
a
is
huge death.
Huge. The biggest Reed slip up we've seen today. This gives JJ a chance if he gets in for Yoshi skip.
Which he does. Takes a little bit of extra time, similar to Reed. But definite big time save here.
And it looks like Reed going for a backwards throw with the little dude. I did not know you could do that. And Reed. He could have made it again.
Yeah, he could have definitely made it there again. Unfortunately, not going to be able to
And it
get
looks
that.
like
JJ!
JJ looks like he gets an opportunity. Wow. Jamal did it for JJ, and JJ pulls ahead.
Huge. Okay, so huge RNG here. Reed a little bit slow there with that early cycle. Not able to get it. It's going to have to wait patiently for this last Chuckster to come around this corner. It seems to take ages for him to walk around this whole platform. But JJ able to get the Chuckster early enough to where he can throw you onto that last platform and taking the lead.
Definitely. And like I said, it's not as big of a deal as someone's making out, but that's an example of, even if you played well, the RNG did carry JJ. Reed was playing incredibly well this entire run. And it's not over yet, but that's gonna put a damper. And it looks like it's gonna be a little race for Pianta 6. Put in your bets now for the time. Put in your bets. Winner gets free pizza. I'm kidding.
Anything better than a 210 here is pretty good. Saw Samurai Man having a couple of issues. Got a 208 earlier today.
It looks like JJ good movement so far. This is JJ's opportunity to pull away.
RNG just firmly in JJ's favor here.
Exactly. 212 by JJ. Very nice. I said the first time I commentated that 212, there's a story behind that. I still can't tell it, but maybe someday. Looks like Reed going for a... Can he still clutch up to 210? Barely missed.
Yeah.
2.9.
Just a little over half a second behind that 210 mark that you kind of are wanting. So JJ, just a little bit quicker there. 3 seconds.
excuse me, where are my manners?
And we'll take on Shadow Mario.
Let's see what JJ does. Nice. A little bit of a lag for me. It gets him. JJ, what's you doing, man? You getting angry at those bees? Ah, psych! Celebration with the old Pyro Shade icon.
Reed following up behind, gonna take on Shadow Mario as well, getting that quick kill.
Quick kill. And it's time for the honey skip attempt. JJ. Oh, JJ!
Oh no!
No, he getting death on. Okay, that definitely puts a damper and plus a life. So
Well,
that could bring the this back to a tie. It looks like they're almost synced with
oh wow,
one up ahead, but
there's a very good sync here between these two guys going for, but JJ missing, unfortunately, that first clip. So Reed now with a slight lead.
just a slight. I can't tell. It's frozen for me.
Unfortunately, it is frozen on our end, but I'm watching on Twitch, and they're I'm talking half a second apart. Like maybe not even half a second apart. So if you got those GSA syncs in chat, throw them out.
And even if you have emotes for any of our runners, JJsrl, let's throw them out for support for our runners, because this is a close race now.
For those of you who don't know what honey skip is, it's a cutscene skip where you take a death at the exact same frame that the cutscene starts.
Looks like our broadcaster puts out to US Central. There's the tip for y'all. If your servers are weird, go to US Central. Works every time. We're gonna get the attempt for like a Bowser fight. Looks like Reed having a little bit of a struggle, I believe, unless because I think JJ just got a perfect fight. I believe so. Yep, JJ got the perfect fight, so that gives him a little bit of an advantage right now.
Yeah, as we see Reed taking his time around this, taking a lot longer.
So
JJ.
That gives JJ back in the lead. I am sorry, fam.
Back in Penn Park, I'm gonna go with this mole skip for this.
Mole skip attempt, which executed by JJ.
And we'll take on this secret here. Again, very unfortunate that you can't find. I mean, the TAS was able to, based on what I've heard, that the TAS is able to get this cycle on these brown blocks, but.
Unless it looks like not for a while. Looks like Reed going for the center movement.
Nice little fade out there at 33.25 for JJ. Reed. Fade out at 38, so about 13 seconds difference between these two guys. A lot happening in the past about 5 minutes between Chucksters and Honey Skip.
It's bringing it pretty close, and looks like it is time for pin of 3. Very Very difficult red coin mission movement-wise. Looks like we got ourselves the GSA chat getting all about technical quality and technical stuff. You all pretty smart. JJ missing the ship. Can they give Reed a chance?
We'll definitely catch up by a couple seconds here, depending on what cycle that Reed goes with.
It looks like we got ourselves electrocution, but JJ saving himself.
But
Looks like JJ maybe, let's see, it looks like JJ is just a couple seconds ahead.
wow, so going from 13 seconds difference
To a fade out of a 35 flat?
35 flat and 2 seconds difference now.
Yeah, we are closing the gap little by little. We have pin of 4 and then it's EYG 10, folks.
Yeah, UIG clip. Pretty important clip. We'll explain a little bit more once we get to it, though. First, we'll take out some of these tortoises, or turtles, whatever you want to call them.
Big Yoshi dudes. There's 5 of them.
See if anyone's able to get one cycle here.
Possibility for JJ. JJ clutches it. And it looks like Reed did not clutch it.
Yeah, Reed unable to get that single cycle. We'll lose just a slight bit of time.
Getting hit by any of them can cause a little bit of time. So, looks like Reed's going for the 3-2. Ooh! And Reed clutching it out. You gotta be careful if those guys hit you. Because it can end up you missing to ground pound and lose a lot of time. So, JJ with a 30 fade out. And the gap is around 9 to 10 seconds now. 9.
So Reed making up time, then losing time. It's going to be the story here for Pinna as we go for EYG. EYG clip is a way for you to be able to get Yoshi into the park most quickly.
Most optimally done in Pinna 3. JJ missing the papaya. Getting him back.
The key here is to get 2 of these pink guys over.
And make sure you beat a drain. And on here we have to throw the papaya into the door because we can have fruit storage on Japanese. JJ, I believe. Oh, JJ? JJ?
JJ going. Oh, JJ going with the one pink guy strategy. Not able to get the first try. Able to get the second try.
Hopefully we stick with this statement. Yes, we do. So second try. Reed going for the 2 clip. For this 2 stew. I mean, my apologies.
I call them pink guys.
Pink guys.
Take our time getting on over to this carousel and take on this secret.
3809 entrance to the secret for JJ. It looks like Reed has a 18. Still 9 seconds.
So regardless of JJ having some issues there, entering, JJ going for this big old leap, able to get it.
Giving it, saving himself with that good old butt pound. Reed!
Oh,
Reed! Reed bonks on the other up and over strat. That is gonna.
Hey, JJ! What? No! Holy moly!
This puts Reed back in the lead because of an earlier death.
What just happened? Okay. So to process that for a moment,
And it looks like Reed is playing it safe.
yeah, he's gonna take his time.
Yes,
So-
safe.
So first, Reed took a death with that easier kind of movement through those egg blocks. And then right after JJ, right about here, taking a bonk and dying. So we'll definitely want to talk about this after the race.
Definitely, yeah.
Reed-
And that missing
Reed will now secure the lead. Got one more shine to go.
definitely, and this is only the beginning.
Now we're just around halfway through this race now. Reed taking a little bit of a shock there from the electric turtle. .22 fade out for Reed and a 25 fade out for JJ. So 3-second difference. Man, we went from 13 seconds difference to 2 seconds difference to 9 seconds difference. Now we're at 3 seconds with Reed with the lead. We've traded hands about 4 or 5 times now in this 40 minutes.
Definitely, and who knows what's gonna happen. This is basically a hot potato back and forth.
We are not done. It's just gonna get harder as we go through.
And not to mention the fact we still have quite a few secrets left.
I mean, those secrets are just so critical. That's like
We got
we talk about it constantly. That's just not the place that you want to die.
definitely not. It may seem like it may seem like one of those situations like, oh, if you die there, you don't get kicked out of lava at least, but you still don't want to die because
Well, especially where JJ died at the end of the secret.
at the very end, dying at the end gave Reed the catch up.
Taking on this big Gooper Blooper.
Mr. Gooper Blooper, hello, sir. Are you breaking out? Do you need some proactive? Wash your face, kids. And it looks like... Not sponsored, by the way.
But if you do want to sponsor us,
Please do, GSA.
my Twitter, Scott the Tie Guy, hit me up. Just kidding.
Yes, you get sponsored. GSA, never mind. This is Kirk call. Anyway, we don't need sponsors.
But we'll take on this secret now. GSA very much against the use of animals for unnecessary means, so we're gonna avoid using any Gooper Bloopers in the process of taking on this secret. Again, hashtag save the bloopers in chat.
Save the bloopers, which we're gonna do for this mission so far. Sorry, Big Daddy, we can't see you until any of your bloopers for another few missions.
Reed,
Looks like
losing the lead here.
Looks like the seconds are back for JJ once again, hot potatoing, but let's see how blooperless goes.
Go! Good movement there from Reed.
Looks like JJ...
Very nice movement there from JJ so far.
JJ getting an 1851, Reed pulling out a 1935, so JJ still holds the lead again. Missing the shine though, so it looks like...
What? GSA syncs in chat if you've got them.
It looks like JJ
Oh
is-
my gosh.
JJ is ahead by not even a second.
This is incredible. I have not seen a race like this
I've
all
seen
in this tournament. This is insane.
it's been like this most of the race.
Just back and forth. I mean,
And
I don't know if I can take it anymore.
neither can I. And
Just absolutely insane.
we're only halfway there. Barely.
We've got so much race left to go.
And it looks like JJ can grab it.
There's just a little bit more optimal movement there.
So giving him that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Rico 4. By the way, keeping in mind that our runners both only have 1 life left. So
that'll be important to remember through the rest of these secrets.
Let's see if they can grab that barely free 1-up at near the end of this secret. Looks like JJ taking a little and getting up there. Reed walking out and then walking back in.
Yeah, Reed just not having as optimal movement as JJ here. So just giving a couple seconds just because of movement to JJ. Oh, Reed!
Oh, no! Reed!
With
No
the
way.
massive death.
Reed and JJ definitely grabbing that 1-up. And it looks like JJ is getting through this smoothly. Reed has to be careful. Ooh, JJ, you're scaring us all. Heart attack.
Reed has got to be careful. He's going to grab that 1-up. Smart.
I would not blame him, even if it makes it a little slower. A lot of secret movement trolling our runners today, and it looks like he's going to ignore the other one, so...
Either that or he missed it. One of the two, either way.
Either way, so this gives JJ more of the advantage once again. This is insane. And it is back to our acne-troubled friend, Goober Blooper.
Yeah, we haven't had a game over yet.
Who knows?
In this tournament, so again, it's important to watch that live count since you start out with so many lives.
Looks like go. So it looks like we have had... Ooh, bonk into the blooper. And it looks like, from my understanding, it looks like Go-Go and Mr. B. Baston has game over in this race so far. Man, I can just tell you, this race... So, if you guys are coming in, the summary of this race so far is that Reed did hold the lead for a while with lots of consistent gameplay, and JJ messing up the GBS setup 4 times, but a death on Jamal's cycle and JJ getting the cycle gave him the heads up. Then JJ dying on Honey Skip, giving Reed the second advantage. Reed messing up Mecha Bowser. It's been all over the place.
I usually write down stuff during the races to kind of like keep track, but so much stuff has been happening just like constantly that I'm like having to write down as fast as I can because I don't want to miss something.
Yeah, because even me just explaining that without writing could have taken, and next thing you know, we could have seen a death in who knows.
Yeah, well, we might see a death here with these blooper red coins.
Reed missing the log. Side flipping up. Collect the 8 red coins before the time runs out. Good luck!
And
JJ grabbing the shot.
132 for JJ. Took a little bit of a wider route. Those red coins. Not being as quick necessarily. Reed. 131, a little bit slower than JJ there.
Yep, and it's time for...
Or 132, sorry. It was the exact same time.
Should I get it? Looks like that is going to work for JJ. And I would always have a heart attack with this mission. It may be easy, and then just you don't want to bonk into him because it can be hard to attack. And that's with any Shadow Mario mission. If you don't get him in time, it's going to be hard to get him with the backups before you have to go on a wild goose chase. So JJ is about to leave Rico and head off to Bianco. Again. The anticipated sequel everyone's been waiting for, coming this summer.
So Reed getting that quick kill as well. And Shadow Mario. See another secret here. Maybe a little bit more action. Secret's wreaking absolute havoc on both these racers so far. See if anything comes of that. See if either of these guys go for this risky strat at the near the end.
And it looks like JJ getting a good spin jump. But you're right, at the end we'll see.
Going with the safe wall grab. Kind of a mushroom. Saving a life.
Let's see a bouncy boy. I am not sure if we could... JJ bonking Monka ass.
Avoiding a death. Fortunately.
Taking it safe. Oh my gosh. JJ has me on edge.
Just taking his time.
Good stuff. Not pulling a bouncy boy.
See if Reed decides to go for it here.
Grabbing the free 1-ups in this level too are very important, especially for this race.
Reed going for it, gets it.
Gets to GWK, and it looks like he is safe.
Wow. So Reed will make up a bit of time there off JJ. Messing up the GWK. Take out Shadow Mario once again.
You got him. So it looks like at this point in the race, it looks like JJ is just one shine ahead at the moment. So a bit of a bigger lead. Looks like barely getting it.
Yeah.
That's bonking into the statue. That's a bruh moment. And we got Yoshi back.
Small oof. Small oof on the bonk.
You know, this tournament has just been full of the bruh moments.
Well, it's just been insane. I don't think that anyone you know, I don't think if you had asked anyone would have suspected this tournament to go the way it has so far. Reed.
Reed getting him down, and along with the banana, lucky positioning.
Don't know if that was more optimal or less optimal.
Who knows, but it still looked cool. And now, here we're talking to this dude, we're gonna bring his hotel back. You know, this is the only guy in the game that I know of. Less optimal? I've gotten word it's less optimal.
There, yeah. Well, we'll take on this big Manta. Again, all about horde control here. All about managing and making sure, you know, you collect all of the smaller Mantas that split off into one nice little group. That way you're able to take it off quickly. We saw some really nice use of it earlier.
Shout out to the Tampa Bay Rays, by the way. Not sponsored, once again. But if they want to sponsor us, we'll take that. Let's combine esports and sports once again in this race.
And very nice so far. Oh, taking a little bit of electrocution there from JJ.
And they're
on the second cycle. Pretty quick.
So it looks like JJ getting pretty good. It looks like they're all over the place though. Electrocution. And from the ways it looks, ooh, JJ having a little struggle a bit.
Yeah, JJ's really struggling with these the second cycle.
And Reed looks like he taking care of it, no problem.
Let's see where Reed and JJ are at after this shine.
Yeah, once again with the fade out.
Reed seems to be struggling as well.
Yep.
With this. Finally able to get it.
Definitely, and I think Reed got the instant cutscene warp or whatever.
So 22. 55-22 for JJ.
So it looks like JJ is still having the large lead right here. But let's see if this back and forth once again.
I'll read there with the 24-second difference between these two guys, and we'll make our way inside, taking on another secret. We've seen people mess up this movement up to the secret.
Yeah, as described earlier in this tournament, that this mission can be a momentum killer.
Pretty good movement there from JJ.
JJ bouncing on Mr. Stewie. That dive always scares me.
Nice movement so far.
So far, JJ getting in and Reed in the secret already. Let's see what JJ decides to do. Oh, JJ playing it well and safe.
Yeah, not opting for that spin jump.
Making sure Reed goes for it, or let's see if JJ can secure it once again. Ooh. So Reed may or may not go for it. Reed's going for it. He gets it.
Nice jump. Very nice movement there from Reed. We'll make a slight bit of time off JJ.
Time for some of the banana split. This is we're in Serena Beach, so this is gonna be where a lot of advanced stuff we've seen all over. We're gonna see some clips. We're gonna see some RNG. We're gonna see a lot of good movement. As I mentioned earlier, the route for any percent bonk by JJ is really well planned, I think. It just works out. First try of banana split, missing the shine a little bit, but he is in there.
Yeah, nice little banana split there from JJ. We'll see how Reed can answer. Bonking as well in the exact same spot as JJ, so monkey see, monkey do. Oh, and he misses the glitch in the clip.
Oh no.
Able to get the second try though.
In the clip. So a little bit of a bra moment again. Oh, JJ bonking on the wall. And the casino, oh sorry, some of us are not 21 years old. Does this mean JJ can't race anymore? Does this mean I can't commentate anymore?
You guys are going to have to leave for a little bit, but JJ getting that hole in one there. Again, we're back on a secret, so everyone hold your breath. JJ, really nice movement so far. Reed, not getting that hole in one. JJ, nice turbo jump there. Reed falling up behind. Oh, nearly slipping off the edge of the cube there. See if he goes for the turbo jump as well.
Let's see what he does. Bonk on the cube.
Really weird bonk.
Bruh.
Also going for this turbo jump, gets it.
Gets it. So this race is still evened out still with JJ pulling ahead.
A couple of little heart-stopping moments there on Reed's side. Just, again, a weird bonk.
Aw, man, I missed it 28 minutes ago. You're all supposed to stay hydrated, so this is my stay hydrated bot reminder.
Oh, there you go.
It is getting hot outside, guys, so make sure you drink lots of water. And if you're like me, who has the room in the attic, make sure you got a lot of cool air and water. Happy summer.
So now we've got King Boo, RNG here. The roulette.
Alright, let's see what this run will decide. And so far, it is normal so far.
The most optimal, so the best RNG that you can get here is fruit, something random, fruit, something random, fruit. You don't want to get any extra ones outside of that, though.
So it looks like we are on...
So what JJ want here is fruit.
He gets it. So far, so good for JJ. And so far, so good for Reed.
Easy pepper throw there. Reed. Let's see if Reed gets this good RNG.
Uh-oh, looks like JJ has some bubbles, which gives us a monk S moments. I'm pretty sure the theory is if you get bubbles, that can damper it, but it looks like JJ's fine. I don't know if that's...
JJ getting that good RNG there.
I'm not sure if that's true or not, that if you get bubbles, you got a bigger chance to get an extra cycle.
I'm not sure about that. Reed. Also going to want to get this good RNG. We'll see. If we can get it.
Looks like he is. King Boo did not affect this at all.
So no RNG coming into play here in this race. We've seen it happen before, though.
We got a lot of RNG was in favor for both our runners. We got both of them getting Jamal cycle, even though Reed didn't get it of a death, and no extra cycles. Wow.
Yeah, that's good to see.
So, can you imagine if you get all of that on a world record run?
Pretty epic.
And here we go. We got the Japanese downfall here.
Cleaning the beach. Yeah, you know, number one, you got to clean up more of the beach on the Japanese cart, or the Japanese version of the of Super Mario Sunshine. But also, there's more invisible goop on the other versions.
The OK flag is a lot higher on this version than the USA and PAL.
You see these guys are going to try their best to get every single last inch of this goop.
And it looks like JJ gets a 219. Very
Wow.
close to 220. That was very well played.
Very well played by JJ. Saw earlier today, 223. That was a really nice time. I think Samurai Man got that.
223. That's a very good.
Yep. We see Reed working his way around.
Reed looks like Reed gets a 220.
Wow, 220, very nice.
So 1 second for Reed. Not even. Well, yeah, it's 1 second. I'm wrong. So Reed slowly catching up as we enter Serena 7 and get ready for the final level. Or final world, I mean.
One last shine here for Hotel Delfino.
So we're about to check out.
We're coming up on the last
Mission after this crazy run so far, and it is not over.
So, definitely, probably something close to a 117 or a 118 from both these guys. Definitely, don't think a 116 is any longer in the question.
Definitely, and this race is still up for grabs.
Well, a lot can happen here in these last two sections, Corona Beach and here at the yeah.
I love it. I love it. Don't worry, I'm not.
No more big RNG at all, really, to speak of.
JJ getting up there, no problem with that wall jump.
Very nice movement up to this mole. Plugging up this waterfall, causing issues.
JJ getting there very swiftly. Oh, Reed missing the wall jump up there, or wall kick. Sorry, my grammar is incredibly careful. Reed falling down again.
Reed just not having great movement, not able to get that side flip.
Getting slippy on the goop, so JJ once again taking more seconds. And RNG, oh my goodness. That was close.
Just a very sloppy
Giving everyone
up here.
Giving everyone in chat heart attacks.
A little bit of a Monka moment there from Reed. Just
That
not
was-
moving up there as often as you'd want.
That was not very cash money of this dude. Time for the spring break clip. Spring break, woo! It already passed.
Just a little bit of a little clip there. Avoid having to fight Gooper Blooper a third time. JJ slide just underneath the shine there, able to jump up and grab it.
So now we got Milky 4 training for Nuki 3.
Now this water movement with this helmet is just so strange. I don't know who developed this movement. It's so confusing, both running and casually.
Oh yeah.
But it does prepare you for cleaning the teeth.
Bonk.
Reed!
Reed taking
Bonk.
a more. Can't really afford much more.
Able to get the clip in the first try.
I won't. It always. So we do nothing much here. We're just collecting red coins in a bottle. I remember as the young lad I was always playing around in the bottle. It's the simple things in life, man.
I hated this level. Both of these two shines were just the bane of my existence. Playing Super Mario Sunshine on the GameCube
And
back in the
now,
day.
If you think this is the bane of your existence, well, get ready, folks. We got one more better.
So JJ, one red coin ahead. One red coin shine ahead of Reed.
And now it's time to take on Mr. Eel. Oh my goodness. Everyone's been waiting.
Close to the end here. Got this Eel shine. Take on a secret. Piantissimo and Shadow Mario, and then we're done.
And while JJ is saving frames, let me just remind you all to everyone brush your teeth at least twice a day, or else this happens.
Yeah, this movement that JJ is doing saves a frame. Kind of a meme sort of thing, but at the same time, you know, want to save that extra frame.
Save as much as you can.
Go for it. But now, while we have a little bit of a moment here, taking our time getting down to the eel. Reminder, Smash and Splash in exactly a week. The stream's on Twitch. Make sure to pay attention to it. Tune in. We got a lot going on, especially GSA related. We've got Mario Kart Double Dash. We've got 16 Stars, Super Mario 64 tournament finishing up. Make sure to check out exclamation point bracket in chat, exclamation point merch. Check out the merch as well.
Just as JJ finishes up the eel, good movement by JJ.
Looks like you got that cutscene skip.
And he got everything good. Good stuff. Good stuff. And now it's time for Reed's turn.
Yeah, JJ showing off how you need to do that eel. You really want to clean off these six teeth as quickly as you possibly can.
Going for the gold tooth over there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah, it looks like Reed missed.
Reed looks like a little shaky moment. That was not very cash money of the eel. And it looks like Reed's still okay, but managing to think 5-tooth, I believe that was. Alright, we got ourselves a free auto-scroller once again. FREE, that spells free. CreditReport.com, baby. We're not sponsored. If you know this song, you really entitled to a veteran discount.
JJ take on Il Piantissimo here. And most consistent speedrunner of all time. Doesn't really matter how fast you beat him as long as you beat him to the flag.
All good. But anything can happen. It is time for JJ to take on the shell secret.
And secrets have been the absolute deal breaker for both these guys, trading the lead a couple times just on secrets. This isn't over yet.
This is probably the biggest one that can decide. It looks like Reed's taking the much longer route, going a little bit blue coin route, taking the blue coin.
Wow, what a meme.
2909. And JJ is ready to tank on Space, the final frontier. Inside Shell the gas station. Not sponsored, once again. We're not sponsored.
Really big secret here. Very important that JJ gets this done optimally. Not
Which
taking
you
it
guys
down.
getting green cycle, Mr. Ham.
Really nice so far.
Had me on the edge.
And
Perfect.
wow. leaks
Wow.
that secret very freely.
Which leaves Corona to decide this race. So it looks
Now,
like
Reed needs to have a good secret here.
looks like this run's gonna clock in maybe, you're probably right, 117. Ooh, I thought Reed.
JJ just needed to take out Shadow Mario, then it's going to be Corona Mountain.
Which he does.
Reed working on this secret.
It looks like Reed.
Oh, jeez!
Whoa, that, if that's not a bra moment, then I don't know what is. Ooh, Reed having some trouble getting back up after that heart attack on screen.
Well, taking that ledge grab.
So it's up to Corona, but it looks like things are in JJ's favor.
Kind of a fake green cycle. As we see there, able to get that final shine before Shadow Mario. JJ working his way over to Corona Mountain.
Let's see what JJ does. I think it's definitely not over, but we still have to see what happens.
Well, we've seen runners mess up here in Corona Mountain, take a death. We have seen runners miss ground pounds in the Bowser fight.
And I believe JJ not quite getting the fast Corona, but
yeah, definitely not going for fast Corona there.
that could be scary.
Well, and it's a safe move. I don't know if he's watching the stream or not, but the safe move not going for fast Corona.
Getting fast bow, one and done. So JJ has one final task after this rocket storage. He's up there.
So JJ 5 ground pounds away from a nice little W. Maybe having the ability of a 117.
I believe so.
Yeah.
It looks like a 117 unless Bowser is not nice.
Yeah, unless he has an absolute, just a terrible Bowser fight. 117 should be pretty free for him. Reed falling up behind.
So Reed falling up behind hopefully finishes out. But
Oh, jeez!
Oh, jeez, Reed just...
Weird ground pound.
So it looks like so far... Remember that this race got heated when Reed died on it and Jay got...
Oh, and
Reed dying on the spikes!
So unfortunate.
Fortunate. JJ clocking in a 117.18. Let's do how Reed finishes up.
Looks like Reed's gonna go for fast Corona now. Extremely unfortunate ground pound there for Reed. Just seemed like he got kind of tripped up with the spikes. Fast Corona. Good to see that, and we'll see him finish up.
And hopefully when Reed finishes up, we can get both our runners in for an interview.
Yeah,
out the night.
Reed's probably looking at a 119 here.
119 most likely.
Maybe a 118.
I'm not sure.
I doubt it. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna get a 118, unfortunately.
It looks like you're clocking in a 119.
Yeah, a lot to talk about.
Definitely.
Especially secrets.
Especially this race started out and was tossed back and forth.
There's so much we could discuss. We'll try to discuss as much of it as we can. But first, Reed has to finish up this fight.
Once Reed finishes this up, we'll hopefully be able to get both these guys into interviews. Again, this is group stages, so These are for points, which will determine where you land on the bracket for the rest of the tournament. Not sure how many races. Oh, unfortunately, missing a ground pound.
Ground pound a little bit of a damper again. But it looks like Reed is going to clock in a 1:19.18. Very good performance by both runners once again, with JJ just pulling in.
Yeah,
Very
so
good.
just as JJ having a win, this will be a second win. Reed having 2 losses, but points still on the table for Reed. I'm not sure how many points he'll get here, but JJ
and Reed both in.
GG's to both of you guys.
Both of you guys. JJ, we got good jobs, and good jobs on you, Reed.
Thank you.
So let's talk about these secrets before Hotel Delfino. Specifically, let's talk about the Chucksters.
Definitely.
JJ not getting that early cycle, but Reed getting that early cycle where you took the lead.
Oh, other way around.
Oh, other way around. Sorry.
Other way around. Reed died on the early cycle.
I don't know. It was, the only reason I missed that is because of my mashing. Like, I guess I was like, I didn't press Y and A on the same time, like the same. I guess like he threw me, so it didn't like give me the full length. So I just ended up dying, and I was kind of upset that I had to wait for him. Like, I lost 9 seconds after like I got up there again. He stood there for 9 seconds. I lost a lot of time, and I just felt kind of eh. And if I gotten Ramel, that run would have been like really good, but things happen.
Yeah, you were on really good pace early game. I was probably playing the worst I've ever played in my life, and I got carried by early cycle.
Yeah, JJ, I was about to say, how were you feeling at that moment, knowing like you just messed up GBS about 4 times, and then early cycle kind of carried you into a lead?
Well, like, what happened was I was watching the stream, and then everything was just going as worse as it could go. So I closed the stream after Pianta 3, and they got early cycle, and I reopened it up and realized I was ahead. And I'm like, all right, I'll keep it ahead. Going into honey skip, and I just for people who didn't know, I was too far forward, which caused me to die, and I realized that, and I was like, oh, yeah, I'm too far forward. So
yeah, honey skip, and then we had reds at Pina. Where you guys kind of synced up to a degree.
I went for a very difficult strat, and I didn't even get the rollout, Reed. You know, like the rollout where you start hovering again to do the task route. I didn't even get that, so I had the lowest hover, so I had to go all the way back around.
Well, and then, this is the last part of my notes before I kind of just stopped taking notes just because of everything that was happening. But the Pina secret.
Oh, God.
Both of you took a death there.
You're both. Yeah, Reed, you went up and over, and then JJ at the very end
dropped the spin put.
So what happened with me is that I had the angle for over the top middle, but I wasn't confident in it. So I was like, all right, let me just do over the top, normally. But then my angle wasn't like, it was so weird. It was weird. If I did over top middle, I would have gotten it. So that's why I did over top middle afterwards. But I ended up messing that up anyways somehow. But I forgot how I messed it up.
My secret was okay, and I saw that I was barely ahead of Reed because after messing up one stu bit, so I'm like, all right, let's just go into Rico, and all of a sudden I look and I'm like, oh, I'm dead. Reed's back ahead.
Yeah, and then just it kind of came down to the movement when Reed died on Rico 4. How are you? I want to know how you were feeling when you realized you had 0 lives left, Reed.
I actually wasn't paying attention to my lives until like you said it. I was like, oh, he's right. I should get a life. I didn't want to game over.
Yeah.
So I just took a life.
Yeah,
but that death was kind of silly. Like, I was too far back for the spin jump. My movement, like leading up to the spin jump, did not sync like with like me getting onto the platforms. I ended up bonking. So all I had to do was just like not like delay a rollout or dive, and I would have made it. So that was kind of unfortunate, but things happen.
Well, then JJ kind of just secured the lead there through where was that? after that secret, and just kind of took it into you went into cruise control.
Yeah, that's just like kind of how my end game goes. My end game really doesn't change that much, other than it's like, oh, a really big death somewhere. Like my early game is what I really need to improve on because I usually get like mid 29s and stuff. But if I get a good run to end game, it's feeling good. If I get a bad run to end game, I'll still finish it off. Doesn't really matter. But this is
Yeah.
like the type of GSA racing I like. It's not like these people are both playing super well, but one person is just better than the other. When both people are playing so poorly, and it's just like neck and neck, and that's where it gets
Yeah.
exciting.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I actually kind of like when I was into Pinna, I was like, all right, let me not lose this race or like far behind. But stuff happens. Yeah, once you got into like Bianco and Serena, I was like, all right, yeah, he got this. Like, cause that Rico for death actually like took a toll on the race on my run against you.
You still had a very well played early game raid. I will say
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I say I'm the opposite of JJ. My early game is like really strong, and then like if just something silly happens, like in between like Pianta or Pinna, my run is gonna go downhill from there. So I have to
Yeah.
have like a strong Pinna and Pianta, and then after that I should be like good. But
This
yeah,
is why I think like USA would dominate in like a relay race.
Definitely. And I want to mention that JJ, you're very very well known for consistency. Would you like to mention who like inspired that to you? 'Cause
Oh, Leviton.
good old
uh,
Levinson.
I was like, I knew Nindide, and I was like, Nindide does way too hard strats, and I'm really bad at them. And all of a sudden, I see Leviton get 115.05 with like the most consistent strats possible, and I'm like, that's who I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be Leviton. I don't need to be Nindide. If I can be Leviton, that'll be good.
that's actually
And
funny because I'm the like complete opposite. I actually took inspiration from Dede. Like I saw the strats he did, I'm like, yo, this is really cool. So all I did was like practice up the strats he did. I'm really consistent at early game hard strats because that's where I like reset the most when I do PB attempts. But yeah, Dede actually inspired me to like just go fast and don't regret what strats I do. And even if I mess up, I could just try again. So yeah.
Well,
and that's
very
the
good. Well,
interesting
very good,
thing.
guys. Next time we're gonna see you both are gonna take on Go-Go Dude on Sunday. Reed, you're playing at 2, and JJ at 6.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we'll see you guys back at it again. But
Any final words, Reed?
yeah,
GG's JJ. That was a nice race.
It was
And
a fun race, yeah.
Yeah.
and definitely one last question for JJ. After a good state tennis round and this, how are you feeling now?
Wish I practiced secrets more.
All right,
All
good
right.
stuff.
all right.
And-
Well, Runner, it was fantastic commentating with you, and JJ Reed, thank you so much for the race. It was fantastic.
No problem.
Yeah, Runner, thank you so much for being in the commentating booth with me.
No problem. And I guess that will do it for tonight. Thank you all so much for watching another fantastic Friday of GSA action. We will see you tomorrow at 1:30 p.m. We kick off with another Mario Sunshine race of Samurai Man versus Fetch. So stay tuned. We got a good day tomorrow.
Take it easy, guys.
folks.
Peace.